This one is by Jan Kowski. There was an old woman who swallowed a fly. I wonder why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a spider that wriggled and jiggled and swiggled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I wonder why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a bat. Fancy that? She swallowed a bat. She swallowed the bat to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I wonder why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a bird. How absurd to swallow a bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the bat. She swallowed the bat to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I wonder why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a cow. I wonder how. She swallowed a cow. She swallowed the cow to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the bat. She swallowed the bat to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and squiggled inside her. I wonder why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a horse. She died, of course. We're going to learn how to sing the song, but do sign language at the same time. Does anyone know what it means, the American Sign Language? What do you think it means? What do you think it means? Does anyone have an idea, or does anyone already know any sign language?
What sign language
What do you think, Kevin? I think it's when you act it out, or like you write it on paper.
Okay. Anybody else?
What do you think?
You use your fingers to talk.
Yes, you use your fingers to talk. Yes.
So some people can't talk, and some people can, but still love to sign because then they can talk with even more people. So Ms. Short is going to teach us the whole song in sign language, but before we start, we wanted to teach you the different animals that are going to be in the song we sing. So some of them are going to be a little different than that version, but we have them right over here, and I have a little handout I'll give you after if you want to look at it.
So we can do the fly. Fly. We're going to start with fly. So you hold your hands out. Your right hand out. And you do like this. That's one hand. Yes. That's F. You look here. F. L. And you can put this up like this.
Looks like an L.
L.
Oh, okay.
Yes, an L. If you're not sure, you can look at our nice
okay.
chart right here.
Okay, I see now.
You see? Yeah.
I
L.
have a little handout.
L.
L.
Y. Fly.
Y.
So that's fly.
I see how
And for spider, look, you do just like this, spider. Because when we do spider, you have to do wiggle. Look, you have to do wiggle. Because in the song it goes wiggle, so you have to wiggle like a spider. You have to wiggle like a spider. Yeah.
Because you know why that
wiggle
spider
like a
was so
spider.
tickly.
Wiggle like a spider. And bird.
What part of the bird do you think this is supposed to
Yes,
be for?
like the beak, right? It's like the bird. Just like this, Kevin. It's just like a bird.
Like the bird's mouth is opening and
Yes,
closing.
the bird.
I'm just trying to catch
And
that
the
word.
and the dog. See the dog?
The dog is
Just
like
like
you
this,
say,
yeah.
come here. Come.
Yeah, just like this. The dog.
And the cat, you can make whiskers with
Yes.
2 hands or with just 1.
Yes, yes.
It's
Yeah,
up
just
to
like
you.
that.
You can go like this
Mm-hmm.
or like this.
Yes. Oh, good job. Look at you. Good job, guys. Good job.
Okay. And I think, is this all up, right?
Yes.
I've been practicing.
Good job.
She's been practicing more than me.
Yes. Yes.
Goat.
Goat. Goat. Yes.
Do it,
We
Justin.
have,
Yes.
and some of the versions have her swallowing a cow.
Cow. Yes.
Cow, I don't know. Do you
Yes.
know cow?
We'll do that one when we go in because that's a fun one.
Oh, we didn't even hang it up.
Yes, that's okay.
So we'll be
So we'll start the
Then the
video.
last one is horse. Because we know what happens when she swallowed the horse.
She'll
She'll die, of course.
die.
So horse,
So we'll do die afterwards.
It's like
yes.
like it's
Yes.
little.
Yeah, age.
Like a hat.
This is the age, so just do like this. Yes. Very nice.
So let's see if you guys can do it one more time. Ready? Fly is going to be
Yes.
F,
F. L.
L,
L.
and
Y. Very good. Look at this.
You
You guys are
should have
fast.
seen me
Good.
practicing for days and days. You're already doing
Yes,
better
and
than me.
spider. Let's see spider. And you wiggle and go on, wiggle and jiggle. But you have to put your hand like a real spider.
So your hand looks like it has.
Yeah, a spider.
See?
Yes.
You
The
hide
legs.
the thumbs and then you have
Yes.
8 fingers.
Yes.
As the
So you wiggle and jiggle. There's a spider inside. Yes.
And then who eats the spider?
The
The bird. Right, so we go like this.
Yes.
Let's eat. And then who eats the bird?
The cat.
The cat. So you can do 2 fingers.
Or 1 finger.
And then the horse.
Remember how we get the
The
dog to
dog.
come?
Yes. She swallowed.
Perhaps
She'll
she'll die.
die.
There was an old
Old
lady
lady.
who swallowed a bird. How absurd she swallowed a bird.
Come on, you gotta go too. Come on, come on.
Oh.
Yes, you have to. Yes.
She swallowed a spider to catch a fly. I don't know why she swallowed
Stand
it.
up and
Perhaps
You
she'll
die.
die. There was an old lady who swallowed a cat. Fancy that, she swallowed a cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll
She'll
die.
die.
There was an old lady who swallowed a dog. What a hog to swallow the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. But I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a goat. Just opened her throat and swallowed the goat. She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and wiggled and tickled the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a cow. I don't know how she swallowed a cow. She swallowed the cow to catch the goat. She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and wiggled and tickled the spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a horse. She's dead, of course.
I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a bird. How absurd to swallow a bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider. That wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a dog. What a hog to swallow a dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a goat. She opened her throat and then walked away. So let's go straight through horse. I don't know, they swallowed a horse. She said
Of course.
thank you.
Yes.
I don't know. Let me check. Do you guys know anything about poems? You sure? Okay. All right. I can answer.
Good, yeah, go ahead.
So, tonight's reading night, and we're going to be reading you poems that have to do with bugs. What's the difference between, like, a regular story and a poem? You told me you knew what poems were, so what's different? What's your name, honey? Amira, let's hear it. What's different?
Poems rhyme, and stories, they don't necessarily rhyme.
Yep, that's one characteristic that makes a poem different from other writing. Is there anything else you can think of? Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
Haja.
Haja, what's something different about poems? Yeah. You were thinking about it though, right? That's cool. Anybody else? What do you think? They're really short, right? They're really short, but they tell a big story. You got it. Wow.
There's a lot of things about poems, Miss Verity, and I think they know some things,
They
and I think
do.
they're going to learn some more things about poetry today, because we're going to show you how poetry can be all different things. Some poems are funny, and some teach you things, and sometimes a poem can be a whole story, right, Miss Verity?
That's right. That's
So
right.
you're going to learn about all different poems today, and there's one kind of poem that's really a nursery rhyme.
You probably heard it already.
And Miss Verity wrote the poems on the wall. So anybody hear of this nursery rhyme? What's the name of the nursery rhyme, everyone? Little Miss Muffet.
I bet you've heard it, but you've never heard Mrs. Schwabel tell it.
Well, you've never seen Miss Verity scare me, but you will.
Me? Why would I do that?
So a tuffet, I think, is something that people used to sit on, and they used to eat something, and it sounds kind of yucky, so you'll hear. Little Miss Muppet, Little Miss Muppet, I'm not a Muppet, I'm a Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Blech. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Take away from me. It's an arachnid, you know. It's not really a bug.
It's an
technically.
arachnid. This is not a spider. It's an
It
arachnid.
eats bugs, but I still hate
Well,
it. It.
the racks will make the wood. It appears like it's real.
It does? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, I don't want to see that in my dreams tonight.
No,
I would rather think of cute little ladybugs.
she's scared. I don't know why she's scared. Well, that was a nursery rhyme. Kind of facts. Some poems give you information, facts about real things.
So, after we read the poem, we're going to ask you to tell us something you learned about the caterpillar. The caterpillar. The spider's gone, but the caterpillar's over here. The caterpillar. The caterpillar's not a cat. It's very small and short and fat. And with those beady little eyes. We'll never win a beauty prize. The caterpillar's brain is small. It only knows to eat and crawl. But for this creepy bug, don't cry. It soon will be a butterfly. Good.
So what's something you learned about caterpillars from that poem? What's one new fact you learned? Okay. What'd you
The
learn?
life cycle. Life cycle.
In the poem, you learned about the life cycle?
Oh, I think we have some prior knowledge.
You really inferred a lot. Whoa. Good. Okay, what else did you learn? What did you learn about caterpillars?
The caterpillars roll.
They what?
Some caterpillars crawl.
They crawl. That's right. Can you show me what that looks like? Show me what it looks like. You guys can't crawl?
You saw me crawling.
Yeah, she's older. I can't.
Older, yeah.
I'm older. I can't. See, yeah, okay. What else? Good job. Good. That's how they move. Did anyone learn anything else? So they crawl. They have a life cycle. What else? What did you learn?
They have tiny brains.
Ah,
Yes.
that's what I was just thinking. You read my brain.
That's right.
They
They've
have
got
tiny
tiny brains. What else? What else?
Caterpillars are not cats.
They're not.
And I wish they were, because I love cats as much as I hate spiders.
Not cats.
And maybe one more thing.
One more thing.
Caterpillars
Eat. They do. You're right. They do eat.
They eat a lot.
A lot.
And now, like mosquitoes. Thank you for your answer. Ah, yeah, everybody goes through their head. That you like, well, nope. I don't think we like mosquitoes because they bite. Yeah, they make us itch. They're what bites us, and you get a bump, and it's itchy because they're, yuck. They eat on you. I don't like mosquitoes. So, we're going to read a funny poem. This is a funny poem.
It's funny, so let us entertain you.
Yes, let us entertain you. All right. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, stop torturing me. Why can't you behave more considerately? You've bitten me practically down to the bone. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, please leave me alone.
Mosquitoes, you're hard to ignore. I itch and I scratch. I can't stand it anymore. You've bitten my bottom. You've bitten my top. Mosquitoes, I'm begging you, stop!
Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, I honestly feel it's time that you went somewhere else for a meal. You've bitten me places I can't even see. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, stop torturing me. A funny poem that was by Jeff Pilecki. He writes a lot of very funny poems.
And in the story, different animals play a part. So, do I have any volunteers to hold up this puppet when you hear your animal's name?
So you're the
You gotta be
bat.
ready to listen.
You're a bat, look
Got
at
it.
Yeti, a dog, and a pig.
You can be the dog.
We have a bunch of animals.
You can be the kitty cat. You can be the rat.
You can be the owl. The owl, that's a frog.
You can be the feathered fowl.
A fowl is a bird.
And you can be the cow.
Oh, we have to have.
All right.
Oh,
I am
Well, you
changing
can
into
share.
a flea. I am no longer a ladybug. I am a flea.
well, you can be all the animals. So just go like this every time, okay? All the animals. All right. On a dark, dark night on an old, old farm, in a rickety-crickety, tumble-down barn, everyone slept peacefully. A rat, a cat, a black-eyed bat, an owl, a cow, an owl, a feathered fowl, a dog, a hog, and an old barn frog.
There's the prize.
Everyone slept peacefully, but not the flea. No one heard him cough. Poor thing. Not even the mouse he used for a house, or the rat, or the cat, or the black-eyed bat, or the cow, or the fowl, or the owl. I can't look through the animals and read, I guess. Or the cow, or the owl, or the feathered fowl, or the dog, or the hog, or the old barn frog. They all slept peacefully, but not the flea. No one heard him sniffle, sniffle. Not even the mouse he used for a house. I'm going to be faster, so, or the rat, or the cat, or the black-eyed bat, or the cow, or the owl, or the feathered fowl, or the dog, or the hog, or the old barn frog. They all slept peacefully, but not the
flea.
No one heard his garbled plea.
Does anybody have a tissue for me?
Not even the mouse he used for a house, or the rat, or the cat, or the black-eyed bat, or the cow, or the owl, or the feathered fowl, or the dog, or the hog, or the old barn frog. They all slept peacefully while sleeping, except the
Flea.
Then suddenly, before he could cover his snoot, hope you didn't get any germs on me. It scared the rat, who cried, "Boo-hoo!" Where's the rat?
There's not the rat.
Boo-hoo! And woke the cat, who hissed, "Meow!" It baffled the bat, whose eyes turned blue, and confused the cow, who muttered, "Moo, moo." It outraged the owl, who hollered, "Hoo, hoo!" and flustered the fowl, who crowed, "Crock-a-doodle-doo!" It daunted the dog, who barked, "Woo, woo!" and sprayed the hog, who screamed, "Ew!" Where's the hog? Ew! Say ew! And reminded the frog. Where's the frog? And reminded the frog of his old nephew. But the mouse, the flea used for a house, kindly gave him a tissue. The flea wiped his nose, and before his eyes had even closed, he began to doze. He was sleeping. For all the rest of that dark, dark night, on the old, old farm in the rickety, crookedy, tumble-down barn, everyone slept peacefully. The flea and the mouse he used for a house. The rat, the cat, the black-eyed bat. The cow, the owl, the feathered fowl. Even the dog and the old barn frog. Everyone slept just like a log, except the
Flea.
we're fooled because now this one caught the cold, except the hog, which is a pig, except the hog.
What?
No one heard his garbled wheeze.
I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, you caught the cold now. Ta-da. Thank you.
To read at night and catch the reading bug. Have you been enjoying the other room so far? Yes, right? Lots of fun. So tonight we're going to read The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Hall. Raise your hand if you've heard the story, or if you heard it. Have you read it? Okay. So it's always good to read it twice. It was at night. Some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. Miss Daniels has our clock here. Does anybody know what the big hand usually represents? What the big hand shows?
The hand represents the word o'clock.
Okay, when we put the two hands together, right, anything on there's o'clock, we move it, that tells us the time. But does it mean the minutes or the hours?
It means
Okay.
the minutes.
The minute. So the little hand tells us the
Hours.
Good. So Miss Daniels is going to change the time as the story changes time. A friendly ladybug flew and
front. It flew in from the left. It saw an aphid, many aphids on it, and decided to have them for breakfast. Does anybody know what aphids are? What are they? Aphids.
They are like tiny little bugs that ladybugs eat.
Yes, they eat them. And the reason why they eat them is one, they're their food, and two, they destroy all the plants when they're on the eating them, so they help the plants.
Eat them?
Well, when the ladybugs eat them, they help the plants stay alive. But just then, the grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. We can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're all mine. All mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? Do you think that's very nice? No. What would you do if you were the ladybug? The grouchy ladybug and somebody wanted to share them with you?
I would tell them that they can have it, and I will have the rest for the next day, or it's a good idea to share so it won't get into a fight.
You're a good sharer. Good idea. You insist, answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It sure looked less of itself. It looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, it said. And why don't you pick on somebody bigger? I'll do that, screeched the ladybug. I'll show you. It puffed itself up and flew off. Why do you think the ladybug backed away from the other one?
Don't share. And what's the good ladybug?
Say that again?
And which one was the good ladybug?
The good ladybug was right here. She's the happy one. And that's the grouchy one. She has a smile, and she's got the mean face. So, why do you think she backed away?
Because she was too big for her to fight.
Well, but the two people didn't look like the same size.
Her,
Maybe a little bigger. Okay, let's read on and see. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. But look at the ladybug. And look at, please let's not pull on that, let's look here. And let's look at the yellow jacket.
the yellow jacket.
The yellow jacket. So should that ladybug be saying you're not big enough for me to fight?
No, that would be the yellow jacket.
Yes.
That's not nice.
It's not nice. But he's not really a nice bug right now. Yeah, we'll have to teach him. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. What do you notice about the stag beetle?
It's bigger.
It's even bigger than the yellow jacket. And he's still saying you're not big enough.
Yeah, well, you have to share. Praying mantis. They'll have to share together. I see a praying mantis in the desert.
Very good. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. What do you think he's going to say? Get up your fist. Want to fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out its long front legs. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. What do you think is going to happen with the next creature? Do you think it's going to be smaller than the ladybug?
Bigger.
Bigger.
Smaller.
Bigger? Do you think it's going to be bigger than the praying mantis?
Yes. Bigger.
At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Come up.
He can just eat
Want to fight?
That thing can just eat him.
If you insist, said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Well, I wonder why she keeps saying that.
Yeah,
10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Get him on. 1, 2, fight.
Fight.
If you insist, said the lobster, stretching its claws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off.
Anyway.
At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. 1, 2, fight. If you insist, said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. Why do you think he's lifting his tail?
Because
It's
you
gonna make a spray.
He's going to spray. And then what's going to happen? He's not only going to be a grouchy ladybug, but he's going to be a smelly grouchy.
He's dead.
He said, oh, you're not big enough. And he flew off. At 12 noon, now we have the big hand and the little hand of 12. It spotted a boa constrictor. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Ready? 1, 2, fight. If you insist, said the snake, right after lunch. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. 1, 2, fight. If you insist, said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Wow, I wonder how big they have to be in order for him to fight them. I'm going to read on to see. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. 1, 2, fight. If you insist, said the gorilla, beating its chest. What do you think the ladybug's going to tell him?
No.
No?
You're not big enough.
Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Oh my. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. 1, 2, fight. If you insist, said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. I could barely, that's what I was going to just say. I could barely see that ladybug. He's all the way over here. And they're still not big enough? His eyes are bigger than him. He's a silly ladybug. Let's see. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. 1, 2, fight. If you insist, said the elephant, raising its trunk, showing its big tusks. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. What do you think could be even bigger than a whale?
Giraffe.
You think a whale?
Yes,
A giraffe?
A whale. A giraffe.
A whale.
Well, at 5 o'clock, boys and girls, it met a whale. The very whale we have here. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. 1, 2, fight. But the whale did not answer at all. You're not big enough anyway, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off.
How did that paint that ladybug so tiny?
So tiny, right? You can eat it. But at 5:15, just a few minutes later, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the tails of the whale's flippers, hey, you, 1, 2, fight. But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, hey, you, 1, 2, fight. But got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, hey, you, 1, 2, fight. And the whale's tail gave that grouchy ladybug such a slap, pow, that it flew across the sea and across the land. I wonder, where do you think he went?
I think he died.
He died? Possibly. the
where
wolf.
he started.
I think he died.
You think where?
That's where he
He's
started.
flying from the wheel. Where's he going?
I think he died when he started.
Do you think he's gonna fall into the village
He's
here?
gonna go back to the village.
Let's see.
Back where he started.
At 6 o'clock, the grouchy
That's where he
ladybug.
started.
Right back where he started from. Give that brain a kiss. Here you are again, sipping friendly ladybug. You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left and you can have them for dinner. Oh, thank you, said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Why do you think that ladybug became nice now?
Because
He learned a lesson.
What lesson did he learn?
He learned that not to be mean to others.
Not to be mean to
I
others.
think the lesson is never pick on someone that's not your own size.
Or even if they're bigger than you, right? Don't pick on them, because you know what? You'll be surprised. Someone can just set you straight. Not the way you want it, right? It's always nice to be nice. Soon, all the aphids were gone. Thank you, said the leaf. You are welcome, answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. The end.
About to share with you. You have now come into the portion of this program that you will learn about Reader's Theater. Who understands what Reader's Theater is? Who amongst you understands? Yes, young lady. Speak up, child. Your voice is a beautiful thing to have. Speak up.
Reader's Theater is about something that somebody reads from a book.
Very good.
And then tells a story over.
Excelente. Parents, do you know what Reader's Theater is? You must listen and you must learn as well. Because Reader's Theater is when you take a story and you bring it to life. You become the story and you read with emphasis to the children. You just don't read it plain. You become the character. Like I'm doing now. Okay, children, listen to the story. You must listen closely. Keep your eyes on me. Once upon a time, yes, the story is called Anansi. Once upon a time, there lived a woman. Her name was Five. You heard me correctly. I said Five. This woman did not like her name. Why do you think that is so? Yes.
Because other people would keep it. Because
Yes, you are correct. You heard the story before, I think. Yes, the other children were mean. They made fun of her name. You know what they did? They said to their friends, "Give me 5." And they slapped their hands together and they laughed. They laughed in her face. That was not nice. We don't make fun of people's names. What is your name, young man? That's a beautiful name. You see? But her name was Five. She didn't like the children playing. Guess what she did? She was so mad that she cast a spell. You understand a spell? It's not a good thing. Yes, young man.
you get stuff from school.
Oh, expelled. That's a different spell, my friend. Don't get expelled from school. You stay smart. She cast a bad spell on the townspeople. You know what she said? No one better ever say 5. If you do, poof, you will disappear. This caused a lot of problems for the townspeople. Let me tell you what happened one day. First of all, the children could not count to number 5. They would say 1, 2, 3, 4, then nothing. They couldn't say their 5 times tables. But one day, a shopkeeper was tending his store. Someone came to buy a doll. You understand a doll?
A dog like a always wolf.
Nut. No, a dollar. Dollar. D-O-L-L. A dollar. A dollar. Yes, that's what I said. I said a dollar. You understand a dollar? No, a dollar. A dollar. Okay. Yes, that's correct. So, he came to buy a dollar. And the shopkeeper said, because he wasn't thinking, the doll cost $5. He said, the doll cost $5. Poof! The shopkeeper disappeared. It was not good. Not good for the town. So then one day, a sneaky spider named Anansi also lived in this town. Times were hard for Anansi. His family had no food to eat. He was too small to work. So he had to use his brain. That's what you must do. Use your brain to get what he needed to live. When Anansi heard about the spell the woman had cast, he tried to think of a way to use the spell to get what he needed.
These are tough times. Tough indeed. But
finally, Anansi had an idea. He piled up 5 hills of rich brown dirt along the road. In each hill, Anansi planted yellow yams. He watered the yams, and soon the yams began to grow. You know yams, parents?
yes.
The yellow kind from Africa. The yams began to grow. Then Anansi sat down by the yam hill and he waited. Soon, a long came dog with a basket of fruits. Hey, my basket is broken. Let's carry it like this. Anansi then sat down on the yam hills and waited. When dog came by, he spoke to him.
Good morning, brother dog. I know you are busy, okay? But, can you help me? I'm not as smart, as you, but can you help me count all of my yam hills?
Don't bother me, Brother Spider. You should have learned to count a long time ago. The grumpy dog walked away, leaving Anansi to just sit down and wait for the next victim to come along. Soon, Bull came by, and he too was carrying a basket.
Brother Bull,
Yeah.
can you lend me a hand? Can you lend me a hand?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, well, you see, I was a sickly child. Never went to school like you boys and girls.
No problem.
So, can you help me count how many of these yam hills
No
that
problem.
I have planted?
There's no problem with it.
Okay.
We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5.
Oh no!
Bull disappeared and his fruit spilled all on the ground, and Anansi grabbed up the sweet treats and rushed home. He grabbed them up, and as he started eating them when he went home, he just became fatter and fatter and fatter from all the fruit he had stolen. And then one day, Mrs. Harrison the hen, was passing by with her basket of fruit. Mrs. Harrison was beautiful. Just passing by. She was a nice young mother just giving birth to a couple of hens. Just passing by. Then she stopped on the 4th yam hill.
Good morning, Mrs. Hen Harrison.
Hi, how you doing, sweetie?
Can you help me? I have a little problem.
Of course, no problem.
Okay. Well, you see, I planted these yam hills, but I don't know how many that I have planted. Can you count them for me?
please? Well, you see, Mrs. Harrison the hen, the beautiful Mrs. Harrison the hen, she was on to a Nazi's trick. However, a few weeks before, she had seen him fool Brother Scorpion. So she walked over to the last yam hill, and she just waited. So this is what she said. You guys give me a hand, okay? She said, okay, Spider, I'll help you count. No problem, no problem. You gonna help me count? Okay, here we go.
I'm not saying.
Okay, are we ready? Parents, you help me too, okay? Okay. Because you know Miss Harrison got it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm standing on.
5.
What are you saying? That is not how you count.
I count. So you want me to do it again?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
Yes.
Of any number that's called the one I am standing on.
Okay, don't worry. I'll do it.
Start again.
I'll do it again. You guys want to help me?
Yes.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm standing on.
5.
Oh my goodness. You are supposed to say something else.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
No, I'm not.
You tell me what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, well,
You
I
tell me
need
what I'm
everybody's
supposed to
help, right? Well, you can help me count.
Because you're so
I'm
smart.
not, yeah.
You're so smart. You tell me what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, are we ready? First one. 1,
2.
3, 4. And the last one is 5.
A Nazi disappeared,
5.
leaving all that good yams and fruit for Mrs. Harrison to just pick up Harrison the hen and just take it on home. I'm going on home. I'm going on home. Going on home.
Seriously? Yeah,
you can go ahead. Let's go ahead. You guys have been excellent.
She left out that hour.
Thank you. And now this portion, we will have a nice little get-together party. And I just want to tell you parents, because we did this Reader's Theater part, this is what we're trying to inspire you to do with your children. Because it's one thing just to read a story, right? But to take on the accent and to be more emphatic when you're reading it, it helps the children's comprehension, and it's just more of a fun way to read a book, right? So you guys have been a great audience. Give yourselves a hand.